How's it going, everybody? It's Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So we're going to break down Palantir stock in this one very quickly, take a look at the charts, how it's doing today, my thoughts, what I'm looking to do, and later in the video, I want to break down some other stocks and a move that I just made, a trade that I locked in today, guys, that you have to hear about. So hit the like button, make sure to subscribe here on YouTube. We're almost at 50,000 subs, and check out my Patreon if you guys want to see me build out my portfolio, be a part of the Discord, see my charts and ideas throughout the day. All of that's linked down below, or just use the link right here. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So PLTR in the midst of a red day today where all the indexes are down. Russell's down 1%, Nasdaq's down 0.4%, S&P's down 0.5%, Dow's down 0.7%, PLTR is also down. Not surprising, right? Down 0.5%, which actually is really good compared to the indexes, which all of them, except for the Nasdaq, are down more than what Palantir is down right now. But yeah, we're down 10 cents, 0.5% on the day. And notice we hit $21.08 earlier in the day, which actually took the lows out from yesterday. So yes, we are now under the lows from yesterday, and we've been selling off pretty aggressively in the last hour and a half from the mid 21s. Now we're down to the low 21s, which again doesn't surprise me considering we're seeing a red day across the board right now. So PLTR is taking a beating on the intraday. On the 5-day, you guys can see we're at a fresh low as well, which, let me draw this out. Looks like this descending triangle is playing out. You guys can see right here, we were holding about 21.20 for a couple of days, but we were making lower highs into that support, right? And now clearly it looks like we're taking that out and we're starting to slip, potentially towards under 21 bucks. That's where we could be going here, arguably. And on the 10-day chart, you guys can see that as well. And you could also argue that we have a head and shoulders in the very short term. Let me show you guys this. We have the left shoulder right here. Not the most clean looking head and shoulders, but could be one nonetheless. And we have a death cross. We're under the moving averages here on this 30-minute chart, which isn't the best. So you could make an argument here in the very short term that we could be going back down to the mid-20s. And by mid-20s, I mean literally the mid-20s, $20.50, which roughly that was the low from the middle of May. You guys can see right here, about a week and a half ago, that's where we hit. So PLTR, I'm long, by the way. I'm a bull. I'm loving this company long term, but in the short term, it looks like we're taking a bit of a beating, and it's actually music to my ears. I'm loving it, considering I want to buy more PLTR. I started my position after they reported earnings. You guys can see we were in the mid-high 26s before earnings. Earnings came out. We dumped, and I started buying. I think I've bought 3 or 4 lots since the drop post-earnings, right around there, 3 or 4 lots. And, I'm planning on continuing to buy, obviously, like I've said before on the channel. And if this thing gets under 20 bucks, guys, music to my ears, I'm going to be buying even more. So PLTR, it's, taking a bit of a beating in the short term, but it's not the end of the world. And here on the 4-hour time frame, like I've said before, but I'll say it again quickly, you could make an argument that we could go to the bottom of this channel, maybe down to about $18, $19. Totally in the cards. Is it for sure going to happen? Not guaranteed, but that's where this channel shows it could go. 18, 19, 19.50, 20 bucks flat, totally possible, which again, I'll be buying more in that level, in that range. So what are you guys doing? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And like I've said before, guys, with stocks, with individual stocks, sometimes there's going to be periods where they're flat, they're going down, they're boring. It's like watching paint dry. But guys, this could be a time to accumulate. You have to realize, and I'm not saying this only for Palantir, I'm talking stocks in general. When they're beat down, when they're, flat, there's periods of time where not much is going on. Those are a lot of the time great times to start adding and slowly accumulate, right? Within reason, not go all in or be crazy or do this or that. But that's kind of how I'm viewing PLTR right now. So what are your thoughts, guys? Let me know down below. in the comments. And I want to do a quick update on a trade that I made today, which I called out yesterday, and we talked about it on Monday as well. I called it out on my TikTok live. Again, make sure to go follow me on TikTok at Stas Talk Stocks. We go live every single day pretty much, and I'm planning on live streaming NVIDIA's earnings, which, I mean, by now they're over with. You're watching this video at night. It is what it is. But every day after the bell, guys, I'm going live on TikTok. So make sure you guys go follow me on there. And again, we called this out right here on Barnes & Noble. I bought calls on Monday. And literally today, guys, we went up 84%. We're up 84% right now. And yesterday we were up a ton. And I think on Friday, yeah, it was on Friday where we went from 18, 19 cents all the way to 60 cents. That piqued my interest initially, guys. And I bought the calls on Monday, 10 cents a contract. I bought the $1 June 21st calls, right? I bought 10 contracts. So literally on a $100 investment, really just a gamble for fun, nothing meaningful, right? But those went up like 400%, or I made 400% on those, something like that. I sold at around, what, 40 cents, right? So I did pretty well on those. And I think at the peak earlier in the day, when the stock was halted, I got a nice screenshot. I was up like 900% or something. But obviously, I didn't get filled at the top. That would have been nice. I actually sold on the pullback here. I think when the stock was at like 95 cents, I just sold my calls, locked in the game, and we're pretty much still at about 95, 98 cents. And I'm looking to maybe re-enter at some point. And you know, when it comes to these meme stocks, the high short interest, the risky plays, whatever you want to call them, I'm going in with an amount of money I'm willing to lose. I like to play options with these so I can leverage my investment. And well, that's what I did, and I made some money today, guys. I made some money. It's fun. It's fun messing with these. But of course, trade at your own risk. Who knows what's going to happen with BNED or GameStop or AMC or any of these for that matter. So that's a quick update on BNED. Again, bought the calls on Monday, dumped them today for a nice juicy gain. And let me see these other ones here. AMC is up around 4%. All right, we're starting to move here on AMC, which I still have calls expiring on the 31st of March. Or not March, Jesus, May. And those are probably going to expire worthless. But again, just a fun play. So AMC's on 31st. Those calls expire. We're moving up towards $5. I have the $9 calls, by the way. And GME is moving a little bit, but still pretty flat at about $21, $22 per share, it seems like. And let's see some other movers. It looks like Rivian is moving up today, which is nice. This is another investment of mine. I don't own calls. I own shares in Rivian. Might consider buying some calls. We'll see. But Rivian's interesting. They're losing a ton of money, of course. But I think their R2, their mass market vehicle, could be a major success. It might not be, though. That's obviously the speculation here. But Rivian's up around 4%. Not seeing any news on it. Rivian Automotive partners with Pivot Energy on solar projects. Okay, maybe that is the news. But all right, nothing crazy there. We'll do maybe a deeper dive on that. But Rivian's up on the day. Looks like Enphase is moving up as well, which actually could be a breakout play here, guys. Looks like we do have a wedge on Enphase. ENPH is the ticker. And we'll see if it plays out. We'll see if it breaks out. My alert's at 135. Might as well put one at 125 as well. And, we'll play it out from there. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my Patreon if you guys want to see me build out my private portfolio, all the moves, buys, sells, returns, all of that good stuff's on Patreon. And you could be a part of the Discord chat and see my charts and ideas throughout the day and get exclusive content, guys. It's a no-brainer on Patreon. Use that link down below. The QR code's right here. Or go to StasSurfS.com/Patreon. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you later.